Discretion is advised.
If you just know you're that girl,
yeah,
you just have no choice but to be that girl. And I feel like I'm that girl.
What if you don't wake up feeling like that girl? How do you be that girl?
You need to go back to sleep and wake back up again so you can feel like that girl.
There you have it, child. That's why I feel like I'm the T. I feel like I'm the T because I work at being the T. Like, no shade. I'm not the T just because a bunch of bitches like me and live for me because we all homegirls. I'm the T because I'm the motherfucking T. And that's just sad. I mean, that's just what it is. People legit in the world love to live for food. Love to live for food. You love to live for your bald head homegirl that do bald head whole shit. It's clear that I'm working at being the C, so girl, let me be the C. Like, give me that. Give me my flowers.
Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And to go a step further, I do ask that you tap the notification bell. That way you're updated each and every time I'm uploading something new, honey, okay? Also, make sure you're following me on Instagram at YBSpeaks, as well as my business page at Tika Naturals, honey, okay? And if you would like to bless the Cash App, bitch, please feel free to do so. I'm actually going to put it in here right now. There we go. Yes, honey, okay? Now, please throw the scales of justice in the chat if you can hear me clearly, okay? Whew, girl. Where the fuck is my lighter? I need a cigarette, child. I'm sorry, y'all. Obviously, I'm running way behind. The original live was supposed to be at 7 o'clock, and then it was pushed again, and then, girl, we almost didn't make it here, but we are here, child. And as soon as I find my damn lighter, because I need a cigarette, bitch. Actually, I have it in my pocket. It's in my pocket. Yes, girl. So just a quick little story on why I'm late, okay? Before we get into the real commentary, bitch, okay? I'm late because I am in the process of, like, obviously, you know, this life is getting expensive as fuck, so I want to move, but I can't afford to move anywhere right now. I don't know what these girls were thinking about after the pandemic. They thought the girls were rich. I have no idea, because everything has gone up, and then we got inflation, and we got all these things happening around the world that's making, you know, goods and products and all these things that we need, require, and desire to live in this life, even on the basic level, is expensive as fuck. So I decided to stay put. I've already been here 4 years. The rent is, you know, I'm in conversations with the landlord having rent control, because, like, girl, you haven't done anything spectacular. You have not done no upgrades. You have not done shit. So I feel like, why would you go up on your rent? Your taxes is your business. Your shit being raised is your business. But I feel like you should only be going up on rent when you have renovated a property. You got that bitch looking $1 million. Hello, God. But no. So my rent is going to stay the same. I'm staying the fuck put. So I'm just, like, surfing the net, surfing all of these different Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, girl, all kinds of different deals, Walmart, shit, the Dollar Tree, all this stuff. I just want to reinvent my apartment. So today I ended up getting a futon that I found on OfferUp. Girl, this is a $200 futon, barely used. He wanted $65 for it, which I thought was a steal already, but you know I'm a cheap ass bitch, and I bargained my way to $50, so I only paid $50 for the futon. So went to go get that child, and girl, I had to stuff her in my trunk like I was trying to take big black dick. Okay, let me tell you something. Like, the stuffing was the stuffing, girl. Like, I was only thing was missing was the dressing. Okay, hopefully to grease the sides up so we can go ahead and throw her in there where in a peaceful way, not rough trade vibes. Girl. So I had to get that done. Then I had to eat dinner, child, and I had to get the apartment together, throw out my old couch. And the next step is I'm gonna paint, gonna add some things, throw some shit away, add some shit, jazz it up, child. Put these old gay skills to use, bitch. Okay, hello, God. What's up, Aaron? What is up, Kat? Hey, 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 everybody that is coming through. I'm using a different device today. I'm not on the camera. I don't feel like being on the camera, so I apologize for that. But you already are, listen to a bitch. Hello, God, open those ears, girl, and pay attention because we are here to not only render our judgment, girl, on the entirety of the season 4, honey, of Chasing Dallas, executive produced by Markel Logan, honey, okay? We are also here to serve a little truth and get a little justice. All right. Hello, God. What's up, Infinite Rocket Power? How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, everybody coming into the building, remember to like the video, honey, okay? We are long and strong, and I just lost 7 subscribers. I guess some people didn't live for the way I was having conversations about Ebony K. Williams, girl, and I lost 7 subscribers, I believe, because of that situation. So it is what it is, girl. You don't have to like what I have to say. It's all good. I'm just rendering my opinion, girl, my judgments. This is my courtroom after all, correct? Girl. My rulings are final and absolute. Bitch, okay? What's up, Abby? How you doing, boo? Girl, you're going to have to forgive me because I have something to say. So, okay. Chasing Dallas, girl. Chasing Dallas, chasing Dallas. I want to get into I reviewed the first couple of episodes and then I ended up getting behind in the reviews. And once I noticed that I'm behind at least 2 episodes of something, especially when we're like towards that end, I'm like, girl, there's no point. There's no point. So I was like, girl, like I said in the video a couple of days ago, I'm just going to go ahead and wait till the season finale. Then we'll go ahead and have a conversation about the season itself. And if you guys would like to come up and join me after I give a little piece of my commentary, girl, please feel free to come up. And let's just talk about the season, what you like, what you didn't like. Maybe you might have caught some things that I didn't catch, child. Or, hey, let's agree to disagree or agree to agree. Hello, God. Slap 5, girl, and laugh at these bitches. Yes, God, honey. If you want to be somebody and you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay attention. Hello, God. Hello, God. I would like to first start off with this. So we see at the end of the season finale episode that Ariel O'Hara is making, her comeback to Dallas. Because I thought about this in 2 ways. If for some reason this was going to be the gateway to a spin-off show featuring Ariel, wouldn't there have been some type of indication in that little moment at the end of the season finale episode? There would have been a teaser trailer. There would have been some type of wording put up. And let's be honest, Ariel O'Hara would have looked a lot better than just jet lagged, hopping off of the flight. This is my assumption. This is my opinion. This is my belief. I believe that Ariel O'Hara will actually be the reunion host. I believe. Because, there was no clear indication that she was getting a spinoff. There would have been some added promo to hint to that. Why else have Ariel? You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe she is going to be the reunion host. Now, right before I got on here, I did have the opportunity to get on Instagram real quick when I had to post a thing. And I saw that Ebby Reviews, girl, you are featured. You are featured. But, see, this is the thing, though. Chasing Reality Period has never given up the goods. Y'all are just now taping for the reunion. And 9 times out of 10, and I do know Markel works quick. He's very proficient, child. Hopefully it's not the same way in the bedroom, girl. Okay? Girl, stop. Don't be quick, girl. Quick me not. No, man, Pam. Anyway, I believe that there's no way they would ever hint to anything, any secrets or anything like that being revealed. There's never really any background scene footage that they post while they are filming on that level. You may, well, hold on. I think I've seen that. Never mind. I may have to take that back. There may have been moments they've done that. And if you guys are commenting in the chat, this is a different device, so it may be coming up a lot slower than what it needs to. But again, welcome, and I do appreciate you all for joining me this evening. This, early, late night child. I'm an old bitch, so this is late for me, girl. Okay. But that's my, I don't know. I just feel as if there may be something there, let me know what you guys think about that. Now, it would be really cute if Evie was going to be the host. That would be cute. A member of the Justice League Child, Hello God, featured. And we're also going to have a conversation, Hello God, about hosting. And we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things as we get done with the conversation about, chasing, Hello God, Dallas, season 4, girl. Because there are some things that I feel like need to be said. And once I say those things, then I'll be done and I can move on to the next thing in life. Amen. All right. I know a bunch of the girls going to be like, oh, this hoe be crying. This hoe this hoe is speaking truth. Hello, God. And I'll be moving swiftly and professionally on after that. Okay, period. Unfortunately, in this device is where I had most of my notes. And I feel so stupid. But I guess I'm just going to go off my head here. All right, let's get into it, I guess. Now, some of the things that I really did enjoy about the overall season of Chasing Dallas, season 4, Girl, Hello God, I really enjoyed the fact that the new cast members were not afraid to go there, bitch. This is probably the first time that you've seen the well blendedness. Shout out to Tedley and those eyebrows, bitch, and the forever makeup she be wearing, girl. The blendedness of it. Shout out to George. Hello, God. I really live for the way that they blended in, and I felt like they had a more powerful voice than what we would consider the OGs, child. All right. You had Astro coming through the gate with music. Even though Astro, I do feel like you got lost in the sauce, girl. Actually lost into the backgrounds of Life Child as we ended the season. I understand that you could not join the trip, but we all are aware that 9 times out of 10 cast trips will most likely be the finale portion. So I just felt like, damn, like it would have been nice. I feel like he was the only person we were missing. Londi, you couldn't go scoop the child real quick on your way. Keisha, he couldn't catch a ride with you. What was the tea with Astro not being able to join? Was the coins not there? Could you not get off of work, child? Like, oh, she did say the coins weren't there and she couldn't go. She's trying to save it to buy a car. I forgot about that. So that's why she wasn't there. But I feel like this is a cash trip. And again, and we're having the conversation where y'all got to start paying the girls. I'm going to be honest, this was a cast trip, so the whole cast should have been there. And this is the conversation we have to have. Like, these girls are just trying to get on their feet. You know what I'm saying? I said this in the beginning about Astro. I felt like Astro would be trying too hard to push through and maintain the coinage. Let's tell the truth. I said that a while ago, and I stand by that. And obviously, in some cases, it was true. He had to borrow clothes from Dior. He's trying his girl. He had a little ass. He had like 2 shot glasses, girl, at his damn get together, child, at that down to the house. So it seemed like she had some. We all ain't got it like that, and it's okay to tell that truth, and it's okay to be that real. So, but again, we have to start talking about, especially when in terms of chasing reality. Period. The girls are too far along to not be supplying. Hello, God, especially like cash trips. They're too far along not to be paying the girls, per episode or per scene that you're in. I think Bravo does that with their Housewives, girl. They get paid off episodes, but and Love and Hip Hop does that too, based off how many scenes are you in, bitch? How many episodes are you in? and that will determine what you clear. Um, which goes to another thing. There were not a lot of sponsorships in this season of Chasing Dallas at all. And, we all know that sponsorships aid in, the continuum of these episodes, these seasons, girl. You know, they aid, especially with the YouTube coin, the YouTube revenue coming in. So likes, clicks, the viewership, hello God, all of that can go into those things. And on top of that, and I know it may not be as much, Chasing Dallas never really gave the numbers of Chasing Atlanta. Let's tell the truth. And that's Reese and that's Markel. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have kind of moved forward in the whole web reality world. So they're not just the ones experiencing that. All the other web series has as well. But I feel like, okay, the sponsorships, again, there was very lack. There wasn't many. And I feel like this too. I feel like wherever, this is just my humble opinion about the thing with sponsorships. I feel like if you're going to sponsor something, especially like a restaurant or real estate, you need to be featuring those episodes wherever that city is being filmed. So if we're doing Chasing Dallas, I only want to see Dallas realtors. We only should be seeing Texas type shit. Atlanta can have their own. LA can have their own. And whatever city is next can have their own. Maybe I'm just a bitch. I don't know. But I just feel like it makes no sense for you to be running ads. Then again, I know it's YouTube, so everyone around the globe can see the shit. So wherever they're at. But girl, like, what's the point? You're an Atlanta realtor. I'm not looking for a house in Atlanta, bitch, because I don't live there. Does that make sense? I don't, tell the truth. Now, if you provided something like, Tika Naturals, Hello God, or a skincare brand or some shipping where a product that you can, you know what I'm saying? I get that. But restaurants and, private chef type shit, like, girl, unless you're going to be flying the girls out and shit like that, girl, please. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Moving on, girl. Again, you could pay the girls. That way there wouldn't be a problem. I already gave reviews about the first couple episodes anyway. I just want to kind of like give my thoughts, dive in real quick to some things with the episodes leading up to the finale. One thing that really caught me and that I think that there needs to be a conversation. You invite all of us to come out to this club and we're talking about Andre and is it Andre, DeAndre, whatever his name is called, to feature this place that we have. This girl, let me tell you about DeAndre, girl. This is a stunt queen. Sean hit the bitch on the head. A stunt queen, girl. Period. And she hates it when the girls call her out for her stunts and shows. Let's just tell the truth. You sat here and you lied to us and you frauded out Oliver and his bank account, bitch, talking about you're going to open up, you're going to franchise out. First of all, there are a lot of rules to franchising. I don't know what the main, proprietor, what his rules and regulations are, what his policy is for franchising. But basically, you have to develop your franchise in the same exact likeness, Hello God, as the original proprietor. Let me know if I'm wrong about that. Please let me know if I'm wrong about that. Okay, so you out here doing all this, and this would have been perfect for you, girl. You didn't let us see. The only thing you let us see was when we did the walkthrough of that empty ass space that y'all weren't sure about. Then, as somewhere within all of this, you got mad at the girls and said, "I'm no longer going to be filming." Why didn't you want to film anymore? Because it seems like you love the mess, bitch. You love the mess, bitch. Hello, God. You live for it, ho. So you wouldn't have mind getting in the ring with these hoes. Because obviously you was in a lot of these episodes, but you weren't doing the goddamn, why? Because you didn't want to have to say what a failure your fraudulent system was. You didn't want to say, girl, Oliver is trying to hunt you down, girl. That's probably why Oliver took that trip to go find you, bitch, because you done ran out the damn country. Is that why Chasing Reality did that show with Oliver? Is that why he's going out of town, girl? Because they're really, hello God, chasing DeAndre's fraudulent ass. Where's my money, bitch? At this moment in life, because we know this was recorded a while ago, does anybody know right now the business that he was trying to erect, and not his cock, okay? The building that the business that he was trying to put in place, the crew lounge, whatever the fuck it's called, can anyone tell me right now, has that bitch been opened? If it has, I will shut the fuck up because I don't know. I'm not invested in the girls like that. Can someone please, if you are aware, if you can do a quick Google search, was he able to successfully open this business? Because at this point, it should already be something that's happening right now. And nowhere in any of these episodes was the business advertised. Please come out and support DeAndre, Chasing Reality member. I'm quite sure Markel is kind of unbiased in a lot of ways. I'm quite sure Markel would have probably still promoted him because he is in his business, correct? So, girl, please, like again, fraudulence is is sneaking through the house, bitch. Like a Tom and Jerry, girl. Get a cat, bitch. Get the cats, girl, to get these rats up out of the building, girl. And call a plumber, because there's a leak in this building. Hello, God, there's a leak in this old building. Yes, girl, let's take it to church on his fraudulent ass, girl. He is built like TD Jakes, girl. He is built like what's that guy named, the one that passed away that was trying to fuck the girls on a plane to Africa? Bishop Eddie Long, girl. He is giving Bishop Eddie Long vibes. Fraudulence, girl. But the reason we're talking about him is you invite the girls out to this lounge. You say you had an arrangement with the owner or the manager or whatever, and basically bottle service, and they have a section, girl. Well, bitch, y'all were bamboozled. And Sean, this is what I love. Sean sees the forest through the trees. Bitch, you talking about you over here, you ain't drinking, but you was drinking. But now that we're here, girl, you don't want to drink no more because now you know that you got to pay for this shit. None of that stuff was originally free. That's why the owner wasn't there. He frauded y'all out, girl. He built y'all up with promises, girl. Girl, the girls got duped and y'all had to come out of y'all pocket. Y'all better have did like Kiki and Robert, bitch. Kiki talking about, so I wasn't feeling safe. I wasn't feeling safe. I wasn't, no, girl. You saw that motherfucking check come and you was like, girl, we got to clear it because, girl, I don't have it. Yes, ma'am, honey. And Robert was like, girl, this is the perfect time to go. They got the fuck on, girl. Y'all got had. Y'all got had, girl. And I would have been waiting for him, girl. Oh, yes. I'm not responsible for that. You made promises to us and we can run the tape back, bitch. We need a refund. We need a refund because a lot of the girls, let's tell the truth, probably was already skating by trying to do this trip anyway. They took a lot of overtime at work, child, to build up that check so they can all afford to come because the show doesn't pay. Mm-hmm. Girl, please. I'm telling you. And then that's a big ass cat. Girl, please. Meow, bitch. Get out of here, your big ass. Yes, honey. I'm just saying though, girl. Had the girls got had, child, I would have been so angry. I would have been so angry, and rightfully so, Sean. It's almost $400, girl. You left us with the deal. That is the blackest, gayest shit I've ever heard in my life. Girl done left it. I gotta use the bathroom, y'all. I'll be right back. Girl, please, you ain't coming back. Girl. I would have wore his ass out the next time I see him. I would have took him to small claims court, girl. You know my cheap ass. Girl, we'll be sitting right in front of Judge Judy, bitch. Roll the tape from Chasing Reality, girl. Hello, God. He promised this was paid for. We were good to go. Mm-hmm. Sean saw it. He called it out, and the girls can't take it. But I'm just going to go ahead and break that all down, like everybody, and just what I felt about them in the season. We just stood on the neck, or if we could find the neck, child, of DeAndre's ass, child. I really do feel as if, okay, you got took. Yes, girl, you got took if. Girl, y'all got took if, girl, period. Yes, y'all got took, girl. And I would have left that right there. Who watching us? We would have slid right out the door because we was promised that this was free. I would have been ignorant to the bullshit. No, man, Pam. I would have been looking at the cameraman and the producers. Where's Markel? Girl, where's your credit card? Girl, because I came here. We barely looking at that little ass meals they was cooking down to the Airbnbs, girl. They was already foraging through Kroger or Walmart, wherever that was, girl, trying to, buy one get ones, girl. We got to cook for a whole house plus the camera people and the producer. Oh no! I'm glad Dior brought his food stamp card, girl. Bitch, okay, all of that. And a lot of times you got to use what you got to get what you want. I love that the girls are not afraid to, just cook. We can't have lavish dinners all the time, bitch. Who again, we're not getting paid to do this. A lot of y'all are paying out of your pocket, spending your gas money, using up your points, child, trying to get to, these events and things of that nature. So again, a conversation needs to be had at least at some point, paying, your cash, child, so that they can, feel free enough to come out and enjoy themselves. And also checking your cast members. I see that DeAndre is at the reunion. Girl, please. If it's not about wearing you out with that furniture, bitch, and getting our refund and robbing you and stripping you butt naked and leaving you in the streets, girl, please. That was disrespectful. That was just disrespectful to me. I'm sorry. Y'all got took it. Period. I can't get over stuff. I can't stand people that do that. But I will say this. In the world of today and yesterday, bitch, let's just tell the truth. Note to self, and this is for all the girls that don't know this. When you go anywhere in life, make sure you got some extra coins. The same way you're going to pack extra panties and socks and garments and things and extra hygiene products when you take your trips. Hello, God, every tax season, bitch. Hello. You need to make sure you go out to eat, even if a bitch is promising to cover the whole meal. That's happened to me before, actually. Bitches who act like they forgot what they said. Oh, hey, girl, I got you covered. All right, girl, well, let me go ahead and make sure I got enough in this account so I could at least overdraft if I have to. That way I'm not looking like a goddamn fool in front of everybody when it's time for the bill to come. Yeah, girl, you got to be mindful, child. Anyway. So we already gave DeAndre what we need, require, and desire. Let's run down. Since we're on him, he's part of the new crew. Let's do new crew first. Astro. I love, again, he came, saw, conquered. I think he's very memorable, even though, like I said before, he got lost in the background of life towards the end of the season. But again, that's okay. Someone in the chat put in earlier, he did his big ones. He did enough. I felt like this cast kind of came through with the work a little bit, even though we're going to have a conversation about work. This season was not about chasing any damn thing. This was, I felt like, the great experiment. Let's go ahead and see how these girls get along. And then for season 5, we'll see if they can come back. I felt like this was a therapy session all through and through. Like, let's mesh the girls together and let's build on cast relationships, which I do think in a lot of ways they did very well. But the disconnect comes in when you have mess being thrown around. Okay. But before we get on that, let's just run down some of these cast members. So let's get into, again, Astro came, saw, conquered, did his thing, girl. I like him. A little bit young, so I would love to see him on the next season. Jet Jeff came to show y'all girls, and he slowly became one of my favorites of the entire season. Like, his personality, he's not afraid to go there with you, but he does it very calm and very chill. And girl, please, slightly shady. I live for it. You're not going to give him too much. Like, for real. Ooh, girl, not, what's up, Miss Nicole, honey? She said, and why did they film them putting money together? Like they was scrounging for change for the couch, child. I know that's right. Trying to come up with those figures. Child, that's almost $400, girl. Child, you can't use your food stamp card for that shit. Yes. Not Tabby Tab talk about Smile Like Jet Jeff with his auntie body. He is built like a Spanish auntie. Okay, especially when he be wearing the little more feminine clothes. Yeah, he is built like a Spanish auntie. And abuela. Oh, that's the grandmother. Yes, honey. But just to be clear, Jeff came, girl. He saw again. He conquered, girl. Like the new girls kind of came through and showed them. The music girls came through and showed them. We really got nothing from anybody else in terms of work. Okay, Londi put on like one brunch, child, whatever. And then we had the prom where y'all really don't like to let the camera see that there was really no one at the event, girl. And we could tell by the ones who was going for prom king and prom queen. But moving on, child, from that, we'll get to him in a minute. Um, Having the conversation of again, Jeff, love him. There was that scene with the boy when he was on that date, honey, and I just felt like y'all was out here giving out too much information. First of all, you only do that when you're young as fuck. I mean, no, you only do that when you're old as fuck. Like when you're like, okay, girl, like Carrie Bradshaw vibes. Let's go ahead and get all of the pomp and circumstance out of the way, the foo la la, girl, and let's get right into the meat and potatoes. You looking for love? I'm looking for love. Like, what's the tea? What you doing? Let's get straight to it. You're young, Jeff child, and I know you've probably been through a lot of things, so you feel older than what you really are. But honey, there's plenty of time. There is no need to rush because what you could mistakenly do is run a bitch off when you're just getting way too personal about your tea. You were telling that man you were in an abusive relationship, telling about got too personal. Like the first couple of dates are at least supposed to be fun and, the superficial aspect of it, just to see if they're even worthy to dive that deep into your personal life, and vice versa. How do you even know if you're going to have fun or like this person, enough? Like, not everybody is worthy of that side of you. Does that make sense? But love Jeff. Love his music, child. He's doing his thing. And yeah, and when they featured that thing on the wall, child, I think it was the season finale episode, and they were just doing a thing and living, and it was such a great production. Jeff has definitely set the bar, and these girls better get it together, child. And again, shout out to Markel for being just different. He did something similar in the dating show that he had, where he didn't mind adding some people that aren't black. Shit, the same thing. I believe Chasing Reality was the first platform to introduce a trans woman. Correct me if I'm wrong. I may be wrong, but I believe Chasing Reality was the first one with Kendra, right? I mean, yeah. Well, bitch, Jalen Aaron, honey, or as we know now as what's that girl name again? Ooh, Lauren England, Lauren London, whatever her name is, child. Yeah, honey. Yeah, let me get away from her. Y'all know y'all know I be going in on this Lauren girl. So let's get away from her because this is not about her. So yeah, moving on to and Jeff definitely deserves to come back for the next season. Definitely. Y'all make sure y'all support his music, girl. He be doing his thing. Also, let's get into Sean. I'm gonna be honest with you. Y'all know how I felt in the beginning about Sean, but it totally switched. Like I absolutely adore Sean. I think it started at the brunch when he started calling out DeAndre for his bullshit, punk faking girl. Period. Like, and not scared at all. And then when him and Londi were about to get into Londi and his beard, we're gonna jump Sean, girl, down to the brunch, down to the season finale, girl. No, God, honey. No, God, honey. Sean did not back down at all. And I'm here for it. I'm here for all of it. So again, these people have an opportunity to change your mind and your heart about them, girl. Amen. Yes. But Sean came through. I have to say this though. We never got to see anything, girl. Even that 15 seconds of how do you make an intro to be a fashion blogger, right? The best way to have done that is if you were already in the early stages of interviewing and all of these things, you could have easily compiled a video of the interviews that you have coming, the people that you've talked to in the fashion world. You could have even done an aesthetic of you like observing, fashion designers, doing something, doodling in your art pad, making notes about certain pieces, even being at a fashion show. Like, I just think that it's a nice talk, but girl, you haven't walked it. Like, in that intro did nothing for you either in that regard. And again, when we talk about friends, how many of us have them? That would have been the perfect moment for Styles by Howard to say, girl, this is a chop, bitch. This isn't gonna work. It ain't working, it ain't working. I tried to walk away. I heard you sell to make me stay. This is crazy. This is crazy. Girl, like, yeah. I need more. What's up, Envian? How you doing? Hey, boo. And welcome to everybody, Magic User. Hello, everybody that's coming in the building, girl. Again, make sure to hit that like button, okay? Hello, God. But again, I was cringing to Envian, girl. Like, seriously. Yes, and very true, BB. Yes, God. He could have interviewed Trey Howard. Like, you could have, there's so many different things that you could have done, but you just walking around in a pajama, matching pattern, girl, walking around town, throwing your glasses down real quick to show a little puss, moment. It's. I'm sorry, baby. No. Yes, he could have filmed what was in his closet. You could have been filming at down to the Macy's, girl. You could have filmed yourself observing the clearance rack. You said that you wanted to show people how they could dress, expensive by not spending that much money. So you could have been down to the Plato's Closet, girl, putting pieces together. Like, there's just so many things that you could have done. Like, but that was trash. And it didn't relate to anything you had going on or anything you were trying to promote. You wasted your money on renting out a venue, letting these girls eat up all your shit and drink up all your wine, girl, just for this? Mm-mm. Sorry, boo. It was a waste to me. I felt like we were just all rushing to put things together to say that we did something. We earned our spot on the show that's called Chasing. Same thing. I'm sorry. Same thing goes for Dior. Like, girl, please. You did nothing. Trey Howard, let's tell the truth. You did nothing. Robert Ray, one scene of you doing nails, and then you did like two of your little shows or whatever. But in my opinion, you did nothing. Kiki, I'm sorry. Stepping in a ball or two and not even doing a great job is to me doing nothing. We talked about her being a teacher, but obviously she ain't gonna let cameras, and you can't do that when you work with minors, child. And even school district policy, you're not allowed to film students. So in reality, Kiki tried, but you did nothing. Kesey, you have an old EP that you're trying to sell to girls right now. You did nothing. You performed that same ass depressing song with Lyndon James, girl, 2 or 3 times that we saw. You taking your shirt off thinking that's the damn moment. Sorry, girl. I'm a grown man. Yes, you're sexy, girl, but I need more than you just take snatching off your shirt. You did nothing. You could have recorded the whole process of you putting your EP together. You try to save this for the season finale episode, girl, please. I'm sorry. It's not going to work for me. We're in the 4th season of a platform that's been around even longer than that. So we need to start stepping up the game, honey. Let's just tell the truth. Oh, please confirm my cash app. Let me see. Let me make sure that is correct. YB. Oh, girl, let me change that. That's wrong. I apologize. This is the right one, Envying on the screen. YB Speaks 19. I'm so sorry. That was my old I need to delete that. That was my old one, girl. I'm so sorry. But that's the correct one on the screen right now. YB Speaks 19. If anybody was trying to send me something but couldn't, that's the Cash App. I had the wrong one posted. That was my old one, y'all. Sorry about that. And I appreciate all the blessings, girl. Thank y'all so much for pouring in. At least y'all pour into me. We'll get into that later. Hello. Um, but yeah, Kesey, girl, I'm sorry, like that's not gonna work for me. You had all this music that we didn't get to see. We saw you perform with Jet Jeff and Astro, and that was cute. But where's your journey? I felt like Kesey, in a lot of ways, was lost here as well. He was more caught up in the drama aspect of this whole bullshit about him and Dior being a thing. I think y'all should have just kept it real. In the beginning, that's what we thought we wanted, but then we realized we were better as friends and business partners. Period. Leave it alone, because in the beginning you could tell that there was something there. And why would Trey Howard feel free to just run around town talking about y'all kissed and shit? Tell the truth. I agree, BB. I think Jet Jeff kind of owned this season. He was damn near everywhere. There may have been in the beginning a few episodes, like an episode and a half that he wasn't a part of like that. But for the most part, I felt like we got in depth when we met his mother and his long lost brother child. I think we got that part of him that I live for. Same thing with Astro. When he met with his mom and his brother, his fine ass brother, Honey Hello Gone, they talked about their struggle and strife. Okay, girl. And then where we're at now, what we trying to do. And I think we got a lot of opportunity to get to know them a lot better through and through. Okay, surface level and within, bitch. Okay, that's at least what I'm looking for, and that's at least what I live for. But with Kesey, you talked about this downtrodden ass relationship where you gave up all your shit and moved down to Florida, girl, like a fool, fell in love with a fool, realized that he was a cheating fool, then moved your ass back home to stay with your mammy then down in Dangerfield or wherever that is. And then, like, girl, now it's time to refocus. Girl, record it. Talk about it. You made a whole EP. We didn't get to see you in the booth. We didn't get to see you doing shit. But then y'all want us to tune in to this half-baked ass concert that y'all put on. I'm just telling the truth. I'm not trying to be a mean bitch. Okay? Period. I need more. Hashtag I need more, girl. The broccoli is done. Bitch. Period. Let's get into Tedley. Girl, did you confirm the sale on the house to your friend, or did y'all just shoot that for a scene? Then you turn around, you let the girls know you divorced. We out here celebrating divorce. Girl, we'll talk about that in a minute. I just found it to be so foolish and stupid. Why the hell are we out here celebrating? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, ma'am. Like, leave it up to us to celebrate some shit. Like, y'all, and that's y'all are married a year. It took, girl, let's start moving slower. Hello, God. Moving, especially when we're about to put our name on legal binding paperwork, bitch. It costs more to get rid of your ass than it does to keep you. Once you start signing legal binding paperwork, girl, y'all own each other until you can come up with that money to get this divorce gone. But within a year, y'all were divorced. That says that the milk was always dirty. Y'all was just infatuated with one another. But then y'all was realized, girl, please. And Tedley, you know everybody. So were you cheating? What's the tea? You just like, girl, I need more men than this. This isn't going to work for me. And that's okay, because I believe in having a harem as well. Okay, period. But Tedley, girl, like when it comes to the working, the chasing, again, this season was not really dedicated to much chasing. We saw you in the beginning, HOA management vibes, realtor vibes. Walk us through, like there were so many dud episodes when you really think about it. Like, let's get into the minutiae of the grind, honey, the hustle. Can you at least educate us on real estate? Like, come on now. I think this is the first time that we've had an actual realtor on a web series like that before. Let's get into it. You're this ultra successful realtor, then let's talk about it. You're spending more time on your eyebrows and your fucking blended makeup and try to work that cock eye on the left on some sunglasses, bitch, every time we see you, versus taking the time to show us some work. So it's earn your spot, girl. Period. And you over here, they got you. I don't know if it's the editing girl or whatever girl, but bitch, you over here looking like a fool hanging on to George in that season finale episode down to that damn water area, bitch. Thank you, MVN. Thank you so much. Yes. And again, welcome everybody in the building, girl. Hit that like button, y'all. I really appreciate it. And this is not to bash the girls. This is just to tell the truth. You know, I'm always going to give y'all truth, but we can't keep skating by foolishness. It's called chasing, not chilling. Hello, God. Not relaxing. Hello, God. Not sitting back, girl. Hello, God. Not congregating. Hello, God. It's called chasing. We barely got to see any of that. We got to see more of Tedley's men, hello God, than we did of any houses that he sold. Or again, taking us on the ride of teaching us some things. Well, he was wearing sunglasses, child, because I noticed one of his eyes has a mind of its own. That thing be moving or be shut sometimes. Y'all better stop letting them niggas skeet in your eyes, girl. I'll tell you that happened to me one time, girl. You will be blinded for a day. Mm-hmm. And let's tell the truth too. Y'all spent a lot of time on side characters. What happened to that girl in the beginning, Miss Winter, whatever the fuck? And then I love George too, but he lives in Atlanta. And even if he is willing to travel down here, I just feel like you're wasting scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like, girl, go ahead and give that time to a cast member who needs to show something. That's all I'm saying. What else? Kiki, let's get on her real quick, girl. Just delusional as hell. I'm just gonna tell the truth. She's just delusional. You so worried about this accolade to be legendary that you ain't working on the things that's gonna make you legendary, girl. You gotta start from the ground floor sometimes. Get your ass in that gym, and I'm not fat shaming, I'm just telling the truth. Get your ass in that gym so it don't always look like you rolling around the floor like a roly-poly bitch and needing help to get back up. So again, your friends are not your friends because they're not telling you the damn truth. You are not meant for the ball scene, girl. Period. No. Every time I've seen it on the screen, it's a no for me. It's beyond a no. So whoever is gassing you to fuck up and just don't want to hurt your feelings, girl, or whatever the case may be, no. No. Parlez-vous français? I say no. Do I need to say it in Espanol? No. Bitch, I'm telling the truth. I felt like Kiki served no purpose in this season at all. The same way how I'm going to get into Londi. Londi had no reason being here. No reason being here at all. I appreciate it, but there was no real reason to have him here. But at least we got to see some things from him. Hello. I'm just saying, though. What's up, Alicia? How you doing? Meet the algorithm. Hello, everybody coming into the building. It says a lot about her to use the last name Kardashian as opposed to lifting up a black family. She lost me with that last name. I knew she had no substance after that. Ooh, you might have to bring me back. What do you mean, baby? Ooh, girl, the chat just went up even further. Girl, the girls must have heard, child, that I'm here laying them out. I'm just telling the truth though, girl. Like, and girl, y'all just need to tell these girls the truth. Y'all be trying to protect their feelings and all this other shit, and it is what it is. Let's get into Trey Howard served no purpose at all this season. I guess she figured that, let me carry the bones because I have nothing to show. Um, and the hissy fits for me just were taking me out. I want to explain something real quick. Femininity and masculinity, they dwell in the same bitch. Okay? They dwell in the same place. And because I have both in me, there will be moments that, honey, the man, honey, will be coming out of me. And there are moments where the bitch, hello God, honey, will come out of me too. And sometimes them things come together as a package deal. I have sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like trade or the thugs, the niggas that have way more masculine energy than me, sometimes feel like they can sun me, like because I possess feminine ways about myself and I talk light and my size kind of makes up for that. Some people don't really know, damn, will this motherfucker like kill me, eat me, and like throw me in a goddamn ditch somewhere? Or could I tower over this bitch because his light voice, because he, two snaps in a circle ass nigga. You know what I'm saying, girl? Like, come on now. Come on now. Let's tell the truth. So I feel Trey Howard in a lot of ways about that. But I will say this. I haven't really seen that from Robert in terms of him utilizing his masculinity to like shut someone down. And it takes me back to our interview from a while ago where I asked him, does he feel like he has masculine privilege? And, he acknowledged that he feels like he can. And sometimes, it's not his fault what people put on him. You know what I mean? But he recognizes that it is there, but he doesn't try to use that to his advantage, So I didn't really get that from Robert. I'm being honest. I can see how it could be perceived that way, but because if he wanted to, he could have really went there with Trey. And we got to tell the truth about everything. It wasn't Trey was the main bone carrier, but you had Jeff saying stuff, you had Sean saying stuff. These girls was throwing the rocks and hiding the hands every which way, girl. So I feel like once they look back on the season, and hopefully at the finale, this is a question that's asked, do all of y'all feel stupid for seeing talking about what a real motherfucker you are, but you still getting caught talking behind everybody back? All of y'all had something to say about somebody. And then try to turn it around or flip it or try to act like, oh, girl, I didn't say that. But then shout out to those cameras, bitch, that show you, girl, you was talking that shit. You were in the conversation. You gave your peace of mind on the tee. So I think, we just can be upfront, girl, tell each other the truth the first time around. That way you ain't, locking step in some foolishness and madness that turns out, somebody's event. Trey needs to understand he can't control how someone responds, so he really should watch what he. And that's true. This is a show, and that's what I felt about Robert. Like, you think you putting on the show version of Trey Howard, you can't do all of that queen shit and all of this diva shit and all of this stuff, throwing these rocks high in your hand, and don't think that this person doesn't have the right to respond to the energy and the bullshit that he was putting on. Let's tell the truth. I think that's what Trey was like, girl, I'm about to get my ass whooped for doing my job. I'm the bone carrier this season, and I'm about to get my ass whooped. Yeah, girl, that's what could happen to the bone carrier. The bone carrier has the potential to get their ass laid out to pasture, bitch. Okay, period. Now you know Robert needs a translator to understand. I was like, oh my god, girl. It comes from my man, girl. Well, he ain't my man no more, child. We're gonna talk about that soon too. But yeah, Trey Howard, he had a lot going on this season, and just in terms of talking shit, and was getting mad at the girl. Remember the hissy fit down to the damn the Airbnb. And this is the rule. Whoever like planned this, whoever booked the actual trip, girl, everybody I guess equally paid their money. But I feel like whoever is the host of the event is the one who should get the bigger room. That's just where I stand on that shit, to be honest with you. But they didn't really get into who it was. It made it sound like it was Tedley. I don't know, girl. But Tedley's outfit matched the decor of the Airbnb that everybody was tripping over to. My, ooh, this girl looks very vintage in here. Yes, that's how Tedley dresses. So if I had to put my money on who actually booked this place, the main credit card holder girl, it probably was Tedley to match up with his damn outfits. Hmm. And I agree. BB just put in the chat, why didn't Dior step in to rectify the situations? I'm going to answer that to the best of what I think it is. Whether you're my children, my brother, my gay family or not, all of y'all are grown. Um, but that doesn't mean you could now have been a mediator. I do feel like Dior shuts up too much. I love the fact that he is quiet in the corner and only speaks, when he feels the need to. But it would be nice to see him have been more mediator vibes. They both obviously respect you in some regard. Um, and I wonder too, speaking about that, will Robert and Dior have a real conversation at the reunion? Because Robert, to his face, is all like, "Oh yeah, this is my brother," but in these motherfucking confessionals, girl, you are laying him and Trey Howard out. You were laying them out, girl. Like we would really need a real sit down because after I would have watched those episodes of you laying me out like that, but to my face, we're family and shit. Nah, girl, keep that same energy, bitch. Period. But Trey Howard, girl, God bless you. You're moving. I don't know where exactly she was moving to. Maybe Atlanta, maybe a different part of Texas. I don't know. But good luck to you and your life, child. And yeah, peace be with you, child. Moving on. Let's talk about Dior again. Served nothing this season. Um, Again, if you're going to be someone's manager, can we see you manage them? Can we see y'all in the thinking process, the process of making the music, the process of what it takes to be a manager? I would love to see all of those things. We keep hearing things like my artists, developing, artist development, things of that nature. Let's again see those things. A lot of missed opportunity, honey. Okay, period. But I felt like it was nice to see Dior this season. I think it was cute to have a mother hen there. But ultimately, I just felt like Dior didn't really serve much. Y'all made Dior and Kesey the topic over the fact that one of the family don't want to see y'all together. So that, again, furthermore, lets me know that y'all don't talk because y'all waited to film a show to have these conversations. Mm. Anyway, moving on. Robert, love Robert. I appreciate him being more vocal this season. I appreciate, there's a lot more effort on his part to be seen and be heard, and I'm here for that. He gave a little, 1-2 when it came to the shows and stuff, and again, I'd like to see more of the process with the nails. But I will say this: I do love Robert's heart. I feel like he has an amazing heart when it comes to giving back. That was his second annual, toy give back that he had featured on this season. And I was here for all that. Excuse me. I was here for all of that. I love it. Y'all know, for those who've been following, I was raised in foster care as a child, and you know, all the things, child. And a lot of times, the holidays would be lonely. Sometimes you get gifts, sometimes you don't get gifts. So, it's nice to see you doing things, for people that you don't know, especially for the kids, honey. All right. Um, So I guess Robert did some things. He held it down. I'll give him his props on that level. Compared to most, we saw more. So I'm definitely not going to X him out for that. I do feel like Robert held too much in. I don't want to get into that too much. We already talked about that in my earlier reviews. If you haven't had a chance to get to those, you can always, find them on the platform. But stop holding shit in, honey, and handle things as they're happening, girl. When you all let shit fester, girl, it can turn into all kinds of shit you don't even need, require, or desire, okay? And it just makes it difficult to overcome. And what's up with you and Trey Howard, girl? Like, Jesus Christ. Y'all need to have a conversation. And I guess speaking of Trey Howard, real quick, since we were on Trey Howard, it was good to see him and King Kane come in there. I will say this: I still don't see the reason why we're putting all this effort into people who are not sticking around. A lot of these energies could have been given to the cast that needed to be seen more. Let's just tell the truth. But nonetheless, for nostalgic reasons, it was good to see King Kane. It was good to have George on board as well. Who else, child? Who else? Was that everyone? Did I talk about everybody? We have Sean, Jet Jeff, Tedley, Kiki, Astro, Kesey, Robert, Dior, Trey Howard. I think that's it, right? Did I miss anybody? Oh, we talked about DeAndre. Yeah, so that's everybody. Yeah, that's everybody. All in all, this was a good season. Oh, yeah. And Tedley's eyebrows was a featured cast member. Hello, God. Okay, period. Yeah, them eyebrows they had a mind of their own, child. Um, yeah, I think I went down the entirety of the cast. All in all, I will say this though, I think it was a pretty good season. I enjoyed it. I feel like Markel um, definitely did the best that he could do. The quality was there, production was there, cast dynamic I feel like was there. Again, I'm so shocked everybody meshed so well together. There really wasn't the only thing that was the turn up mode for me was oh, and I talked about Londi already. I don't he wasn't neither required or desired. I mean, y'all just think he's sexy, girl. I don't see what y'all be seeing in these people, girl. He's all right, girl, but probably because y'all have this weird thing about beards. I don't like all that damn facial hair, bitch. That's just too much. And y'all be scratching my chin, bitch. I ain't got time for that. But yeah, Markel did a great job. Shout out to the camera people, production staff, in the cast. I felt like it was amazing. But again, I have to say, girl, like it's called chasing. It's called chasing. All right. Didn't get much of that. Didn't get much of that. But so they're in the process of filming the reunion now. I think the reunion is done being shot. So I wonder if this is going to be one part, two part. It really doesn't require two parts. Let's just tell the truth. Um, the only things that I feel like don't really need to be addressed, but they need to be addressed. I want to know about DeAndre in this business. Is it real? Is it fake? Is it fraud? What's going on? And I guess the best person to ask would be Oliver. Did you yield a dividend, girl, from your investment? That would be my question. That's how we know if the business was a success or not. Hmm. Um, What else? Yeah, y'all already was trying to hash everything out at certain points, so I really don't see why we would need a long ass reunion, to be honest with you. I mean, but in the end, I feel like even though with that, we could sum that up in a 10 minutes. You know, like when it comes to DeAndre, all he has to do, I'm sure that's going to be a question, what happened, you know, but you were still in all, you filmed an entire season because you were still at some of these events. You showed up to child the concerts and shit or whatever that was, girl. Like y'all, you were there. You just didn't film any green screens, and then now you're at the reunion. And normally, when you don't film green screens, are you even should you even be welcome to come to the reunion? You know, because y'all gotta start not let these girls can't be divas like that all the time, girl. You fucking up my production at this point. You want to come to the reunion, but you couldn't come for these green screens, girl. Please. You're right about that, MVM. He definitely was the Eric James of the season, minus the disappearing candles. What's up, TTB? How you doing, boo? And it'll definitely be two parts. Okay. Okay, I guess, child. We're gonna rehash everything from top to bottom. Because my thing is this though, if you're having the kumbayas within the season to address the foolishness, and then on top of that, you're doing your after show lives, you're also addressing, every moment per that character that's giving you the breakdown for that live, right? So to then again rehash it at the reunion, and I know that's what the reunions are for, to rehash all the things of the things that was happening, within the episodes and throughout the entirety of the season. But I just feel like okay now, I hope we don't drag it out too long. Okay, Tabby Tab Lon D be yelling his ass off, girl. It's a Florida thing. I don't yell though. I feel like when I get my point across, girl, I'm either gonna shoot my gun in the air, bitch, like an old Western bitch, okay? Or girl, I don't know. I'm dramatic too though. I might like break a table or something just to get everybody's attention. I don't know. But now they calling the police on the girls now, so I ain't got time for all that shit. You can't be turning up and being ghetto. You can't be Robert everywhere you go, child, because you go to jail. We ain't got time for that. So I guess this is the part where I kind of like open up a little bit about some things, right? Y'all ready for that? Do you think it should be 1 2 hour reunion or two parts with the 1 hour each Thursday? I mean, why drag this along any further? Go ahead and give us the old nasty 2 hours. People will watch. Um, yeah, give it to us all in one. I'm here for all in one. Yeah, give us all. I can see them separating it though. If you had sponsorships, girl, if you had some things going on, some behind the scenes, you got Ebby and Really B down there, child, just go ahead and have them interview the girls in the back. And if you have a whole like thing going on, then okay, I'll respect you breaking it down into two different things. Like, give me something like that. That would be cute. Don't lie, YB. We see you yelling in your car conversations, yelling at old white Girl, you know what? You right. It's the hypocrisy for B. You're right. I can't be like that. That's true. I be going to fuck off, child. When I watch them as I'm trying to edit them, or if I even have to edit them, I always watch my videos back before I upload them. Right? I die like all the time. I die all the time. So I'm like, this is really me, like going the fuck off. Like with that man the other day, child, like that homeless bitch was getting on my fucking nerves, girl. Like, how do you stop traffic to talk to your old homeboy? Like, girl, like he's homeless now. How about ask him to get in the car so you can take him home, give this bitch a hot meal and a warm bath, girl, and send him on his way, girl. Like that just why you think it's okay to pull over on a highway ramp at that? You can't block traffic for that shit. Y'all can go smoke crack together later, girl. Like, don't fuck up everybody else's motion because you trying to catch up on crack stories. No God. Like for real, girl. And I'll be on that pre-workout, leaving the gym, girl. So I'm already hyper masculine and ready to whoop someone's ass anyway, girl. Period. Ugh. Yeah, I be cussing folks the fuck out, child. Mm. But I want to get into some stuff real quick, and I was debating if I was even going to go here and give this type of energy because, like, we've been here before. Where I'm about to go to, we have been here before, and this is going to be the last time that I even like voice my feelings on this shit because obviously I'm never going to get anything. Obviously, I'm never going to be able to receive what it is that I feel like I need to receive. Okay, hold on one second, y'all. All right, y'all. Sorry about that. Okay, Incredible Hulk. Okay. Yes, girl. So I'm just gonna go ahead and vent to y'all real quick, right? And I don't need anybody to pick my side. I don't need anybody to agree with me. I'm just going to sit here and call out some moments to where I would like to try to make it all make sense on why I have been treated in such a way by the Chasing Reality brand. Okay? We're just going to go into it real quick. Again, we had this conversation last year sometime during the season of Chasing Atlanta, I believe. And I just kind of like went off on that shit. And I'm just going to go ahead and reiterate some things because I thought that this time would be a little bit different. Okay? So let me just take this back. So, all right. I'm just going to throw out some instances. During Carrie D's first season of Chasing Dallas, right? We were introduced to his partner in Lyndon James. And was it that season? Or was it Carrie D? It was the season that we were also low-key introduced to Kesey. He was not a cast member, a main cast member at that point. He was really just, whatever. Like the side character, the friend of the show kind of vibe. And I remember getting into his music, getting into his bag, right? And I was like, damn, this boy is talented as fuck. Not only does he have the sex appeal, he has the look, he has his music, his pen game is very strong, right? But girl, he has no like real outer confidence. Like you can tell he has some stage fright about him. And girl, that's why he takes off his shirt to kind of have you mesmerized by that. And I just feel like, girl, that's so 1990s. But girl, please. I feel like at that point, because him and Carrie had did a song together, and it was really before that though. I can't pinpoint when it was, but it was before a lot of y'all even knew who the fuck he was. Okay. I had reached out to him and it was when I had did my in-depth interview, my very in-depth interview with Carrie D and Lyndon. And I was like, hey, I would love to have you on. I'd love to, get the exclusive girl, bring you out. I really love your music. And I'm not going to lie. Can I tell the truth? I interview a lot of the girls. I interview a lot of the women's, okay? The queens, okay? the princesses, girl, the girls, right? So I kind of wanted to like have different, people on my platform. So having Robert as like the first masculine interview that I've ever really had before, I really lived for that. And this was way before that even happened. Like I said, this was before any of y'all really knew who Kesey was. And so he was like, oh, sure, when I'm ready, and I figured that was a sign that, what, girl, I'm not confident yet. I don't feel like I've collected enough, music. I don't feel like I've done enough to really, be worthy of, an interview at this point. So I respected that shit, and I was like, cool, no problem. Whenever you're ready, let me know. Now, throughout that time period, even up until like right before the premiere, not even the premiere, during a couple episodes of the first season of this season of Dallas, we were in communication. It wasn't a lot, when he would post or he would do things, I like, whatever. And then he even would hit me up. We would have, minor conversations about his music and, and I would just encourage him. And there was a conversation about like, hey, just let you know, reminding your ass child, okay, remember the conversation we had? When the time comes and you're ready, and you're on this season, so girl, like interviewing is what I've been doing. I would have liked to continue on that, right? So he was sure you'll get the exclusive. Tell me why a week or two later you did your interview with Jamar and Scotty. And no offense to the platforms, they doing their job, girl. They don't know. Hello, God. We only announce when we have confirmation. Hello, God. We only throw up a thumbnail, girl, or promote the tea when we have confirmation, right? And because I have been who I am to this particular platform, I kind of expect a certain level of respect, especially if there's verbal. I feel like there's I'm not saying it's a contract, but I'm going to hold you as a man to your word, right? And I'm also not going to be a begging asshole. I don't sit here and, hey girl, remember this? Remember that? I might give you one or two of those, but they're going to be spread the fuck out for months beyond each other. You ain't going to track me and be like, oh, YB got every single day, hey, remember this? And when are you available to interview? I'm not going to chase you because I feel like what you say in your word should have been your word. So when that time comes for you to honor your word, there should be no problem with that. Well, again, a week later, after that conversation, you did an interview with them. And even after that, you never checked right back in with me as well. So I'm not going to lie, I low-key took offense to that because I feel like I was supporting you before any of this shit. And we just had a conversation about like locking it in. And I don't even think I was the one, I'd have to read the messages, but I don't even think I was the one that even brought it up. He's like, I'm definitely going to, I remember the interview. I'm definitely going to show love and bless them. The platform child type of vibes. Girl, didn't happen. Okay. So, moving on after that. So that's an instance. Then another instance is sat here and spoke to Robert. I have posted because I sometimes I go down memory lane and I repost certain moments of an interview that I've done, and so I took it upon myself because it's Dallas, right? So let's go down memory lane to some things I've done with Dallas. I even posted another one of Ariel O'Hara. I posted another one of him, and I posted one with Robert. And it was like after that he hit me. He put in the comments like, "Man, I really enjoyed this interview. This shit was fun as fuck." All of the things. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, cool. Let me ask him, would you mind coming on when the time is right? Because again, I'm not rushing you. Because I know that there are special moments in this season. And I don't like early interviews. I like to kind of wait until the middle or towards the end of a season. Because I don't want to hear none of that bullshit. Oh, we got to wait till the season. Like Kesey did the whole thing, girl. When he was on Jamar and Scotty, you got to watch the season to learn more about my failed romance in Orlando. But the girl, we watched the season. You ain't talking about it no more. Nothing came of it. Talk about watch the season. I don't like to hear shit like that. I'm just going to tell the truth. I know it's not about what I like because I have to cater to whoever I'm interviewing. But bitch, this is my platform at the end of the day. So I feel like, girl, I don't want to hear that shit. So that's why I like to kind of wait towards the end of shit. That way you can't use that excuse, because if that's the case, we ain't got nothing to talk about. Period. That's just how I roll. So I hit Robert. I was like, when we get time, he's like, all right, cool. He was like, I haven't done anything at all, but it would only basically be right to come back to you because you were my first, interview. And that shit was, what it was. I'm a real ass bitch. I think that's why a lot of people connect with me. And it just is what it is. Like, girl, you ain't got to hide yourself. Bitch, put them layers back, girl. Be comfortable. Let's laugh, let's cry, all the things, bitch. Robert Walsh's tea. Okay? Period. So literally, it was the week of. He was like, I would like to wait. I would like to wait until after I do my live after show. So I'm thinking in my head, okay, this must be coming up pretty soon for him to mention that. I said, all right, cool. Just let me know what's good. Let me know after that, basically, and what it is. So I didn't know that it would literally be the Thursday coming up after that episode. He did the live. I said, okay, so basically in my head, I'm like, all right, cool. He did the live. So he'll probably hit me up this weekend or the week after. Girl, nothing. Tell me why. I see TTB's in the building. I didn't see what was going on, but I clicked on and I saw that Robert and Markel and I think some other people were on TTB's platform. I think it was literally like damn near that night of, and I don't know what the conversation was about. So I don't know if I can call that an interview or, you just being called to the carpet real quick, because I used to do the same thing back then too. If I have a live reaction to your video or I'm doing a live thing, or I might call you to the carpet, girl, like, what's the tea? Get your ass over here if you can make the time. Let's address the tea. So I don't really call that an actual interview. That's just you trying to get the tea for the episode. So I was like, oh, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay, cool. I even waited after that. Nothing. And again, like, who the fuck am I, right? Sometimes I be thinking, YB, are you just fooling yourself? Do you really think that you are this bitch? But then everyone says that you are this bitch. So should I be downgrading myself when everybody else is lifting me up and telling me that, girl, you're the T, girl. You're the T. So if I am this T, right, why do I feel like motherfuckers just don't have no respect for me at all? Okay? Then we're going to talk about this. Markel, love you down, and I will always give you love and respect and honor. But I have to have this conversation. Where was my official invite to the reunion? Didn't we have that conversation? I believe when right before the premiere, me, Ebby, and Really B did an interview with you. And didn't we have some type of conversation about, us being involved in the reunion? Kat was also invited, I believe. I think we all were invited in some aspect. And we were going to be a part of this in some capacity. There was even a conversation, that, me and him had that was centered around, if not the reunion host, then maybe in some capacity working with, the reunion, maybe backstage interviews, all the tea, or even just to attend. Because I'm not going to lie. I would have now, if offered the reunion host position, I probably would have took it. But I didn't need any of those things to at least to receive an invitation. Hey, YB, would you like to? Because you said that you were. And there was no, Markel got my number. We got each other numbers. We used to talk, you know what I'm saying? So the problem that I have is that the only conversation that me and you had was literally a month or two prior to the premiere of this season. We had a conversation about some things, okay? And that's where it was brought up about, all the things I just discussed, right? So we didn't communicate at all. We did that interview that we had with Really B. Ebby, and after that, there was nothing. You commented on one of my reviews when I was asking the very real question about Ted Lee's relationship situation. You commented on that. That's the only time I actually heard you throughout this whole entire season of Chasing Dallas. What happened to the invite? And then didn't even know y'all were filming this weekend, pretty much. Had no idea at all. Mm. No, it's just like you think that you have a relationship with people. You think that you have a connection. You think that you're this person to some people, and people are kind of, live for you, and all of the things, right? But there's no respect. And I know there was a lot of call into question. Oh, are you going to actually follow through with the entire season? I know that I have a knack for doing what the fuck I want to do and moving how I move. Sometimes I just want, if I'm 2 episodes behind, more than 2 episodes behind, I'm not finna backtrack. We will have that conversation later on, like we're having right now. I'm gonna go ahead and I love Chasing Dallas is my girl. I expect to be treated like this with Chasing Atlanta, Chasing LA, but Chasing Dallas, where my real big ones have came into play, dealing with this brand, I have been shitted on since day one. Let's just tell the fucking truth. Shitted on. Hold on a second. Sorry, y'all. I just needed to get my other phone because I screenshot this, and we're gonna talk about it. Um, I'm just speaking my truth here. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm not trying to spill tea. I'm not no. And when I'm speaking about other platforms that these people have graced, because Markel, you've been over there with TTV. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? I'm not mad at the platform you're choosing to go to. I'm upset at the fact that there's no communication at all over here. There's no respect on my motherfucking name whatsoever. Okay, period. Girl, please. So I'm gonna read something. Shout out to Denny Upkins. I don't see him in the chat, so maybe he couldn't be with us tonight. I'm sure, his love and his loyalty child and his friendship, he'll catch the replay. But I'm gonna read something that he posted on Instagram on May 11th, I believe, and he tagged Andario and Markel in this, and myself. Right. All right. It says, "Hello. I don't know if you all have decided on a host for the Chasing Dallas reunion, but if you haven't, I hereby nominate YB Speaks. He doesn't know I'm making this post, and he will very likely kick my ass upon finding out. The truth of the matter is that YB is the heart and soul of this web reality realm. He's the reason why many in this sector have followers or anything resembling a career. He does not get enough credit for everything he does for countless souls. He tirelessly challenges his fellow Black and brown LGBTQs to the best versions of themselves, often drawing from his firsthand experiences. He genuinely wants to see us all win, and sadly, that's a very rare trait. When controversial figures are polarizing in the middle of some drama, he opens his platform to speak truth and justice and kindness into them and reminds us that said figures is human and are worthy of redemption. He's gone harder for Chasing Dallas more than almost anyone else. This man does not get enough credit for everything he's done, and that needs to be remedied. So if not this reunion, then any other paying opportunities Chasing Reality has on the horizon. At YB Speaks is the person you want to bless." I responded because I knew they weren't going to respond to that, and I don't think they still have responded to that. I thank you so very much for your unwavering love and support of me and my platform. You have definitely been a friend indeed, which is so very hard to say, especially in this realm. Unfortunately, it's too late for me at this point. They have continued to show their support elsewhere, and that's absolutely fine, especially since I have strayed away from the web reality world. I appreciate the many people I have had the honor of interviewing, and some have actually become very dear to me on a personal level. So for that, I'm always grateful. It all, it, what the fuck did I write? Oh, it all would have made more sense when the fire was burning, when the fire was hot, but now it's burnt out and the opportunity missed, at least in my opinion. Again, I thank you, and I thank all the platforms for getting a chance to know me and the willingness to listen and watch my reviews slash interviews of the past several years, girl. Um, and I meant every fucking word. And I do appreciate my longtime supporters like Danny Upkins for always, looking out and just being more than a number coming through, more than just someone in the chat, just someone who actually sees exactly what the fuck I've done. Let's get into it. What the fuck? And then to receive a lot of the energy and a lot of the, girl, he don't matter, girl. And granted, I may not have been on my hustle like I used to, but one of the reasons why I slacked up on my hustle because y'all don't give a fuck about a nigga. So why should I press my fucking self to hurry up and put a video out about your shit? If you don't like me, bitch, I would just like you to say you don't like me. Then I can move the fuck on, bitch. Move the fuck on and keep it moving, girl. Get on that horse, bitch, and hit the streets, girl. Period. And I don't do what I do because I want people to like me. I don't give a fuck if you like me or not. If I like the product, I will. You see, I still review the show. I may not like some of the dusty ass energy y'all hoes show me, right? But if I fuck with the show, because I'm trying to fuck with the cast. I'm trying to motherfucking use my platform to get the cast where they trying to get to. And by way, and that's helping each other out too. Because you interview a cast member, they blow the fuck up, girl. Let's refer back to the platforms that they visited. Them numbers gonna also go up too. So it's mutually beneficial. But for the most part, I actually have a heart for a lot of these motherfuckers. And I'm sorry, and I'm again, what I'm about to say has no bearing on any other platform that had these people have graced before, okay? Because girl, one thing about me, I am not a hater. I want everybody to be blessed and never stressed, honey. Okay. I want everybody to get their things. And again, I have not been on it the way a lot of people have been on it. But let me tell you the truth. I'm gonna be real as fuck. I do not believe in being up in everybody's face like that. First of all, my social anxiety will not allow it. And second of all, I feel like, again, like I said with Kesey and Roberts asked, if you say something as a man, I would hope that you stand on that shit. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. YB is this and YB is that, and we love YB, but bitch, where's the love at? It don't even have to be in the form of a gift. It don't have to be in the form of any invites or anything like that. Girl, this communication. This is the first season that I had little to none interaction with any cast member. Is because I wanted to ask this question too. I feel like people don't like the way that I approach a review, approach a conversation, right? Because they want you to focus on the surface level bullshit. How can I focus on the surface level when you also giving me that surface? There's cracks in the building, girl. The foundation is weak. You've let it out already, so I'm going to talk about it. Is it because I push you and I challenge you as a human being? The same way I do myself daily, because bitch, what I tell you, I can't don't mean I can't tell myself the same exact thing. Because when I look in the mirror, better believe I'm probably harder on myself than I am a lot of other people that I talk about. It can't be about my numbers, my ratings, girl, my YouTube analytics. It can't be about that because you love everybody else who got way less interaction than I do, or equal, or just a little bit more than what I do. So it can't be that. Over and over and over again, I have felt slighted. Over and over and over again, girl, it just seems very disrespectful. And put yourself in my shoes, because I'm quite sure you're lurking in the bushes. I'm quite sure you're going to catch this. I'm quite sure a bitch is going to clip this out and have a conversation about this as well, too, whether it's going to be public or whether it's going to be behind the scenes. Think about that. Put yourself in my shoes. And for years, we're talking about season 1 of Chasing Atlanta, bitch. Who's been there? Go down my fucking playlist, girl. Go down my videos, girl. Who's been there since day one? Me. This ain't me crying about shit. This ain't me being a hater. This ain't me sitting here being, no, this is me just speaking that type of truth. Like, damn, okay, I had to hear about a reunion going on, and I swore in the back of my head, girl, that there was a conversation about getting an invite to come out to the reunion. There was never a confirmed date on when it was going to be shot. Obviously, everyone else knew. Ebby and Really B knew, honey. They had to have known. They booked their flights. Hello, God. So everybody else is in the loop. Oh, okay. Okay. But nonetheless, I want y'all to succeed, girl. Nonetheless, I want y'all to go boldly where no gay man has gone before, girl. Hopefully. Because mind you, we seasons in and y'all girls still ain't got no deals out here in the world. Y'all still ain't paying y'all cash. Y'all still are doing what you've been doing. So really, what's changed? What's different? Same drama, same storyline, same trash, same bullshit. Same superficial arguments and created drama and things of that nature. And again, I know I haven't been all the way in. And again, would you? Would you give two fucks of a duck, girl? Would you care that as much would you put as much into when you know that the girls ain't pouring into you? Again, I understand that I wasn't who I used to be in this game, in this realm. I know that I'm not hosting panels anymore. I know the Justice League ain't around like that no more. I know that we're not doing the things we used to do. I know that I'm going to speak for me, though, because I don't want to put nobody else in this shit because it has nothing to do with them. This is all about me. Could you blame me for feeling this way? And again, put yourself in my shoes. All of the people that I mentioned, y'all from Chasing Reality, y'all know exactly what it is that I'm talking about. And it's all good. It's all good in the hood, baby. Maya Angelou said it best, girl. People show you who they are, believe them. And that's what the fuck I'm going to be doing moving forward. I want to say this, though. Shout out to Reese. As much as I said about that bitch, right? When I would speak to Reese, I'm going to fill y'all in on some things. Imani Van Zap came on my platform. I told Reese, I said, I really am trying to get in touch with her. But, you know, if you're not friends with somebody on Instagram like that or you don't follow them, your messages can go to a different folder and they might not have alerts set for that folder. So it might take them a long time. So I never take offense to people who don't get back to me, especially if we don't follow each other, right? Me and Reese were talking one day and I was like, I really want to interview Imani Van Zap and I'm trying to get in touch and just can't. She's like, child, hold on. Girl, 10 minutes later, okay, you got your interview. Just let her know she's following you now. Figure out what it is. Anytime I needed to speak to somebody, Reese would reach out to these people and girl, you finna go on YB. you finna go on, girl. Like anytime if I had trouble reaching somebody because of, we don't follow each other. So you're not gonna see my messages. Oh, okay, babe, hey, I'm following you now. Reese, let me know what's tea, child. Okay, we'll set it up, and whenever we're available, and then we'll set it up, child. Hello, God. All the time. Even when, child, how many times I interviewed Reese? How many times Reese came to my platform? Even on the moments that I was reading her for filth, because she understood. And she knew that I didn't mean any ill will by my shit. This is the place of balance, girl. Truth and justice will be served, bitch. I'm not here to cast a wide net of judgments on you. I'm here to get your side. I'm here to, what's the tea? Let's break you down, girl. Let's have a conversation, because the world thinks you're a bitch, or the world thinks this about you, or these people have this misconception about you. Let's give you an opportunity to hear your side. But again, over and over again, YB gets nothing. And I'm one of those people that, even if you don't think that I'm going to be a part of something, just invite me anyway. Let me know that you think about me. You know, I would have loved, I was actually excited about coming out to Dallas, girl. I was excited about potentially. So when I didn't hear anything and I saw that the season was going, because there was no clear announcement when the actual final episode was going to be. And again, if I'm part of, press, so to speak, media, so to speak, right? You would engage with them. They would know things before a lot of the things were actually happening, before the public would know about it. Okay, girl, you have an intention to invite me to the reunion. Again, whether it's just a watch, even if you scratched off the whole thing about, girl, you're not going to be the host, or girl, you're not going to be in the background, interviewing the cast, or whatever the case may be. Even if it's just to watch that bitch and be a part of the experience, it would have been nice. Because, girl, YB, bitch, me, I hate talking in that third person shit. It sounds so narcissistic. Bitch, me, I have been covering and been doing my motherfucking thing, especially when it came down to Dallas. I woke back up for Dallas. I may have slept through, hello God. I may have been asleep in the middle half of it, girl. But we here now. I was still watching and supporting. Anyway, but it is what it is, child. This is this is my last time celebrating or being involved with anything chasing reality related. I'm over it. I wish y'all bitches success. Many years of, hopefully not the same thing. Hopefully y'all switch it up and y'all invest, and you go above and beyond what the hell we've been talking about here lately. I truly do wish y'all nothing but the best. Y'all are my brothers and sisters in gay Christ, bitch, LGBT Christ, bitch. I don't want to wish downfall on nobody. I want y'all to be safe, but moving forward, because we are some of the only platforms that y'all have, please show some respect where respect is due. If you have a reviewer and someone who's really on their shit and doing their things, honey, and have been doing it for a very long time, it's okay to show them a little bit of love. Let me tell you something. The only time I was shown love is when I was part of the Just Us League. Why can't YB get that? Why, oh, girl, again, here we are in that bullshit. Get that on my motherfucking own. The only time you see that I was actually a celebrated ass bitch was when me and the Justice League did that promo video, and it was put in one of the, was it the Lovers and Friends shit? I forget what it was, but it was put in one of those. Like, okay, love everybody, that's great. But girl, you forget that single-handedly, I was also on my shit too. And again, this ain't to take away nothing from nobody else. Again, we're here to talk about me and me only, bitch. What's up, Dre Simba? Long time, baby. How you doing? Yes, so happy to see you live, YB. And yes, honey, you are right. You went up for Dallas. I was kind of let down seeing every host, but I guess Markel wants to be the first to have a female host. Yeah, again, I'm not taking nothing away from nobody else. I'm just here to talk about the constant, blatant disrespect and the disassociation with my platform that people seem to have. But if y'all go back to some of my, who was all a part of the platforms, girl? Reese, Markel, every cast member you could think of at some point with Dallas was featured. Because I'm sorry, girl, Atlanta, for some reason, they never saw it for me like that. They never saw it for me like that. And I'm sorry, I don't join interviews as a third person sometimes because, girl, you weren't fucking with me before like that. The fact that I had to be part of a group situation just to interview you, that to me screams thirst. And I have never been thirsty, girl. I always have a jug of water nearby, bitch. Period. Period. All they had to do is give out non-disclosure agreements for the finale and reunion show to the press, bloggers, if they were worried about leaks. I mean, obviously they're not worried. I mean, I'm like so happy seeing you live. This was a cute surprise to pop up on YouTube and see. Your perspective has been missed. Thank you so much, December. Yes, please don't forget to hit the like button. Yes, y'all, please continue to like the video, girl, running up. I've done so much cussing here. I'm probably not gonna be able to monetize this video. So, please hit that like button, share, share, share. And if you would like to bless the Cash App that is growing across the screen right now, girl, YB Speaks 19, honey, okay? Yes. But that's just where I'm at with it. Um, hey, and this isn't just me. I've had a lot of people DM me. I've had a lot of people text me. I've had many conversations with people about this before, and I've always tried to just chalk it up, girl. I don't try to put too much energy on it because it's like I've already been feeling that way. So at this point, everyone is just stating the obvious. And I never did any of this for those reasons. I have sharpened my interview skills by way of interviewing web reality people, girl, cast members and things. I have sharpened the way that I do any kind of commentary based on what I've been involved in the web reality world. I am a black gay man, hello God, and I have come to serve truth and justice, bitch, in a well-balanced, third eye comedic perspective type of way. So you would just think that some things would just be automatic. Again, not expecting anything, but expecting something. Does that make sense? Because I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. Okay, let's just tell the truth. I really don't care about all that other stuff. But it would be nice to be acknowledged. It would be cute. I don't know. Girl, I need a drink now. I need a drink, bitch. Where's the water, bitch? Ooh, get one of these. Actually, I need some water. Where the water at? Okay, here's some water. Ooh, girl. I really was kind of let down. Every host, no shade. She's never had the spark energy as a reviewer, let alone host. And I was dead ass thinking why not call TTB and YB to really get this cast. I'm not gonna put nobody down, girl. Ebby has been a part of these platforms for many years as well. That's how we met. So I'm happy for anybody who gets the opportunity, especially if I know you've been one of the girls that's been holding it down too. She and her review style may not be everybody's cup of tea, but I will say that she has been a supporter of the brand, and I know that her and Really B have a wonderful relationship with Markel. So I'm not gonna discount anything when it comes to those girls because they've been putting in their work too now. I'm not gonna discount them. I'm really not. And TTB been doing his thing, child, and keeping the girls alive. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it wasn't for TTB and Really be a Ebby or Scotty and Jamar, girl, let's just tell the truth. There would be nothing for these girls at all. Let's just tell the truth. And although I know that there's that thing going around Instagram with Ebby and the thing that I said at the beginning of this live is that I really feel like Ariel is going to be the host. I was so shocked. I'm dead ass. This cast needed a person to come in and dig the season out, and Markel calls Abby, shaking my head. Now Abby goes there too, child. I'm not gonna lie. Abby is. I was watching her on the Queen's Corner, and just even knowing her, period, and being around her enough, child, she don't hold nothing back, girl. Abby goes there too. Like she might get a little bit more rambunctious than me sometimes, depending on what's going on and who's involved, child. I wouldn't mind Abby hosting or really BTV or Scotty or RB or anyone who does their thing. Amen. If you see him going off the picture, I hope it was a gag post, no shade. But if she is the host, that's a big letdown. Abby is not going to ask the right questions at all. I can see her doing LA. I don't know. Dallas is one of the ones that always show Abby love too. So again, I'm not mad at that choice if that is their choice, but I truly do feel like it's a gag, and I do feel like Ariel is going to be the host. No, girl, certain people are fit to be hosts, and others are fit to be but the behind the scenes where Abby would fit. The behind the scenes where we need a host to dig in. It's no shade to Abby, but we need the. I mean, I've never seen her in the capacity of a host, so I really can't render that judgment, to be honest with you. But again, I wouldn't be mad at it. I don't want Ariel as a host either. She's still a cast member. She was just fooling with Reese when filming started. Markel should have just had Tita become or book a celeb with the name. Markel knows better. I'm not gonna lie. A part of me felt like, what if Reese was the host? Bitch, I would gag. I don't know. I'm just up in the air because there's usually an announcement of the host, and Abby was never formally announced as the host. Oh, look at TTV dropping the tea, girl. The host is not a female. That's all I can say. It's someone who has nothing to do in this web reality space at all. Oh, girl, please don't tell me he did book Claudia Jordan's Bigfoot ass. It better not. And let me tell you something too. Are they even a supporter of the platform? That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all be trying to get these bitches who don't even watch y'all shows, girl. They're not even invested in cast relationships. They're not invested in nothing y'all got going on. But you will sit here and you will pay these people who aren't even, girl. Mm, I hope it's a supporter. You say it's not a girl and it's no one that has nothing to do with the red reality space. It better be a gay man. Todrick Hall. Did y'all get Todrick Hall to do it, girl? What's the tea? Oh, Claudia Jordan is a female. Well, that those big ass feet, girl. Damn, them things big, girl. I'll never let her live that down from that only season she did on the Housewives of Atlanta. Girl, you saw them big ass motherfucking boot feet, girl. Child moving her way through the sands of life with those big ass feet. Why was Reese upset earlier on live today? Tabby, I don't even. I don't know. I'm not lying. I don't even follow Reese anymore, so I don't even know. But she always mad at the world, so I'm not surprised. Well, good. I hope it's something. Because isn't shit the Revoice or Lift Every Voice or whatever it's called, girl? Isn't that show supposed to start this month? I thought May was the premiere month. Well, good. I hope it's somebody who will bring a bang because the season started strong and declined. And seeing that everybody was taking pics together, we can tell the reunion might be a. I'm here for the all black though. I'm here for all of that. So it's obviously a man. So it's not a female. Someone who has to. No one has nothing to do with the web reality space at all. Ooh, girl. What if they got one of the cast members from Noah's Ark, bitch? I don't know why that came to mind. Oh, okay. It drops June 21st. Okay. I might give it a watch. I don't know, like this whole ordeal with chasing reality really opened up my eyes to appreciate Reese a lot more because, like, yeah, I fuck with that. Like, that's real shit though. Revoice. Okay, that's the name of it. What did I call it? Lift every voice. Yeah, stop. Yes, honey, lift every voice and sing. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ooh, I forgot the rest of that song, child. Damn. Lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring da 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 na 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 na. Yes. Oh, child. And shout out to Tony, bitch, Robert's friend. Like, ugh, girl. Robert and his friend Tony, girl, y'all could just fuck me down. That's probably why I'm glad I wasn't in Dallas because I'll be getting a train ran on me. Kesey, Robert, and Tony, bitch. Hello, God. Will be wearing me the fuck out behind the reunion venue, bitch. Y'all be like, what's going on, girl? We supposed to be recording an interview. We didn't know this was gonna be some damn Twitter video. Yes, God, honey, welcome. Welcome to my house party. Noah's Ark is coming back this year. Yeah, I heard that. That'll be interesting. Well, now that writers' strike is going on, so girl, a lot of shows are postponed so far. Right, YB, book people who review the shows. You started Jamar. I'm kind of glad Eddie was tapped to do whatever, and I'm glad TTV was hosting. They always shit on the reviewers. Amen. That's why I'm never upset if it's somebody in our realm. Girl, get that shit. But if you reaching for the stars, girl, like girl, please. A lot of did these people share your shit? Did these people watch your show? Are these people invested in your projects, girl? Are they even an ally to our community? Or bitch, is it just convenient for them and for you? Anyway, David, welcome to the platform. Yes, Reese needed. Yes, Reese is needed. I know people don't really see it for her, but Reese has an eye as a producer that was kind of missing this season. I agree, but I do feel like Markel did an amazing job, though. There was no that cross between. I always wanted Reese to understand that you don't need to be doing every fucking thing, bitch. Be an executive producer. You can't be the cast. You can't be the executive producer. Like, this is not going to work like that. Well, damn, the Black Anthem. Well, happy Juneteenth. Okay. That cast is looking very disrespectful. Yeah, TTV go online for unknown reasons, so I'm kind of glad they went around. I don't know what them girls mad about. Ooh, girl, what? They was disrespectful to TTV? And I've been out of the. I don't know what's going on in the outside of the episodes. I have not been keeping up. Again, I have not been in the same space that I was a while ago when I was hosting lives and we were getting into the minutia of every single thing, right? So I don't know what's going on. So, I can't really speak to those things, to be honest with you. Till earth and heaven ring, ring with the harmonies of liberty, honey. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening skies. Yes, girl, that's my thing, honey. TTV said, I do not care about that, honey, okay? I take nothing personal. I have a job to do, and I do it very well and keep it moving. Amen to that. David says Reese and Markel should have produced the season together. That would have been good. Child, they were still going through their things though, honey. I'm sure they probably kind of okay now, but and I'm not gonna lie, I would have if we're gonna switch production people altogether, I would have liked to see Markel in all of his own glory. What can you do on your own? And I think he's proven that he can handle it. I'm glad Reese did the A cast and B cast. Looking back, that's it. Half the cast of the season could have been friends of the show. The casting was terrible, but the storyline flowed. What storylines, though? Let's tell the truth. We banged on the door, the bedroom door of Kesey and Dior the whole time. Robert was getting mad trying to set up his friends to get their ass whooped, child. He was angry boots all the time and cussing the girls out. I mean, Kiki really didn't have, again, these what's you know what I'm saying though? Like DeAndre was the head of the fucking bullshit from the beginning up until the end, girl, where she left the girls with a high ass bill down to the club. I mean, there really was no it was just a bunch of cast members of friends meshed in. I think that played well because it made us overlook a lot of that other shit that we would have been looking for in traditional web series fashion, to be honest. I didn't really see many people going off about the lack of chasing because they were so enveloped in the cast relationships. The season was refreshing for me. What's up, Frankie J? Without Reese, the entire cast was able to shine. I enjoyed it. I live for that too. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button, please, as you come into the room, honey. Overall, until these producers start paying their talent, I will always see these platforms as exploitative. Child, that's I just talked about it earlier too before you got Andre Simber. I had a whole conversation about that. At this point, y'all can cover the coin. Markel been proved he could do it along with rookies, but Dallas needed Reese to a certain extent. Markel did it good though. I didn't like rookies. I'm just gonna tell the truth. Rookies was okay for what it was, but I did not like it. I liked Lovers and Friends way better than I liked Rookies. But to me, he proved himself with Lovers and Friends. I live for that whole production style, that whole everything. I was here for all that shit, and he had a hand in assisting Woodley Lee with his show as well. And Markel's been around the block a couple of times, so this chasing and the name that it has and the following that it has, I in the respect that he would place on the name. All these damn birds, girl, it's nighttime. What y'all doing up, bitch? All that chirping and shit. Take your ass to bed, bitch. I'm outside smoking a cigarette, y'all. This fucking wildlife everywhere. What the fuck y'all doing all that for? I ain't no birds be chirping at night. Girl, please. That motherfucker must have heard me because it shut the hell up. Family storyline. I'm just also related. Somebody finally was able to pour salt on Trey Howard and expose him for being a silent producer. BC saved him too much. Robert was amazing for that. I mean, the family was really divided, but there was no real resolve there, in my opinion. I felt like Trey Howard kept skipping over his issue with Dior. I felt like him and Robert never really had a solid moment. Robert just basically took the man role and was like, bitch, say what you got to say. When you're done, it's all over with. And there was never any real common ground there. It was just like, girl, let me just shut the fuck up. Daddy said, shut the fuck up. So let me shut the fuck up and let's move on. I do feel like Chasing needs to listen to their fans, though. Those that's been rocking since season one, we know what makes Chasing special. True. I was approached to be on the Circle ATL new game show. They just dropped the trailer, but I cannot do anything free going forward. No, ma'am. I don't blame you. Not the cursing out the birds. Yeah, child, these birds get on my damn nerves. Like, it's nighttime, girl. Go to sleep. Don't y'all got a family to protect from the snakes and everything else is gonna try to eat y'all hoes? Yeah, go to bed, girl. Be quiet. You just giving out your location at that point. Period. All right, y'all. I'm finna get up out of here. We have been on here for 2 hours and 9 minutes, girl. And I have to get my ass in the shower, girl. I gotta straighten up the rest of this house, girl. And yeah, I might go live tomorrow. I want to give everybody an opportunity, hello God, to ask me anything you want, and I will answer them as truthful as I can, girl. Okay, but look out for that notification for tomorrow. Yeah, it's almost 1 o'clock here in Florida, girl. I'm gonna take my ass in the house, and I am going to prepare if to lay my ass down. I really do love every last one of you guys that showed up and showed out in this live, girl. All the people that will be watching the replay, girl, I really do appreciate you. Continue to like, comment, subscribe, and share, y'all. Please subscribe, and hit that notification bell, but you don't miss nothing, girl. Okay, all right. As y'all have seen, follow me on Instagram at YB Speaks. You will know that the Yes God Roundtable will be coming back, girl, this summer. Hello, God. Okay, I dropped the promo video. It is on my timeline, girl. Go ahead, see that, get it, girl. Hello, God. If you'd like to donate to the platform, please feel free to do so. The Cash App is, YB Speaks. Shout out to MDN that has been my moderator running through this chat today and getting the girls information, girl. Okay, I really do appreciate you, girl. Thank you so much, and everybody else that has came through the live that has loved on me, that appreciates me, and even if you don't, thank you for tuning in. Because girl, there was almost 50 people in this bitch today, and we got a handful of commenters, girl. So we know that there's some girls hovering in the ether of life that just want to give a good listen, and I appreciate those girls too. Um, Even the bitches with ill intent, that's fine as well. We appreciate it, girl. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get up out of here. I love y'all again. Thank you so much for supporting me in the platform, and look out for that notification for tomorrow. We were gonna go live again, honey. Okay. And and when you ask me anything tomorrow, we can also talk about some things, some questions that you may have with this live that I did today. So come with your questions, girl. We're gonna be on here probably tomorrow night, a lot earlier than this, okay? Because Monday mornings are a mess for me. All right, love y'all. Take care. Again, be blessed, never stressed, and remember that health is wealth, girl. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.